Good evening, I'm Alison Moss. Banks could close and jobs could go in Jersey if Britain votes to leave the European Union. That's the fear of some in the island's finance sector. With just a week to go until the EU referendum in the UK, polls are tight between the Leave and Remain camps. Luxmy Gopal reports.
Britain's most read national newspaper is calling it for Brexit. And that's making some in Jersey's biggest industry nervous.
Banks will have to recalibrate, rework their strategies to see whether, in fact, they need the same commitment to a country which is no longer within or close to Europe, but outside Europe. So there is significant risk, very hard to quantify, but almost certainly job losses, almost certainly banks retrenching and further closures.
The problem is no one knows what would happen to financial markets if the UK did leave. But some feel Jersey can weather that uncertainty.
It's a world-class financial centre. It's been through other issues previously. The credit crunch is a prime example where everybody believed the finance industry was finished, and yet we've come out of that and probably stronger than ever.
And that message is cautiously echoed by the body that speaks for finance companies. But should workers be worried?
We've become quite adept here, I think, at managing our existing book of business, sort of battening down the hatches, but maintaining our workforce. And then when you do get the upswing, you haven't let valuable, well-trained, competent people go. So I think firms here will be very reluctant to do that.
This imposing building is the new home of the Royal Bank of Canada, one of the biggest employers in finance here. They've made a huge bricks and mortar investment in Jersey. But will other companies show the same confidence if Britain votes itself out of the EU? Luxmy Gopal, BBC Channel Islands News.